The President of the United States takes pride in presenting the Silver Star Medal posthumously to Corporal Norris Brendan, United States Marine Corps, for services set forth in the following citation: for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action while serving as an M60 machine gun squad leader with Company A, 1st Battalion, 1st Marines on 5 February 1968. Corporal Brendan was due to rotate back to the U.S., but refused because his Marines were engaged in battle at Fubai. Alpha Company was positioned inside a 2-story building on the south side of the Perfume River, which was near the headquarters of the 6th North Vietnamese Army Regiment, where NVA forces were preparing to attack. Alpha Company was undersized since casualties occurred daily during the first 6 days of fighting. Realizing an enemy assault was imminent, Corporal Brendan, armed with an M16, positioned himself in a 2nd-story window and repelled the enemy's assault with a steady salvo of rounds, expending numerous magazines before being mortally wounded. At great risk to himself, Corporal Brendan volunteered for a dangerous mission that he could have avoided. His leadership and caring provided inspiration not only to junior Marines, but every Company A Marine. By his courage under fire, aggressive fighting spirit, and unwavering devotion to duty, Corporal Brendan reflected great credit upon himself and upheld the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and United States Naval Service. For the President, Carlos Del Toro, Secretary of the Navy.
This home for Olivia and her family is the 49th build in Itasca County. This home is our first 2-story house that we've built, and it just has a really amazing, unique floor plan with these large windows to really make this space feel big and open. Olivia is our 61st family that we've helped become a homeowner, and she is also a first-generation homeowner.
They've just really worked with me. It's been awesome. It's been awesome, and I feel so blessed. This has been an answer to my prayer. Like Habitat was the answer to my prayer.
On behalf of the Itasca County Habitat for Humanity, here are your keys.
Thank you.
To your house.
Thank you.
You guys are going to win this time. I can feel it in my guts. Oops, sorry. That might have actually been a fart I was feeling.
Yeah, that's right. She's a skunk named Stinky who somehow always smells fantastic and farts out flowers. Deal with it.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Heidi Holton. I'm the Director of Content at KAXE Public Radio. We are very pleased to be partnering with ICTV tonight and have support of the Grand Rapids Big Fork Local 1314 Education Minnesota to bring you this forum featuring the Grand Rapids School Board candidates for District 318.
As a school board member, I would love to get in and see if we can diagnose why our school is not performing on the standardized testing. The state of Minnesota is poor, but Grand Rapids scores, I've got them with me, aren't even making that standard. Thank you.
And I did want to step in and say that Grand Rapids MCA scores are above average for both reading and math, though slightly below.
Please don't
science.
correct me here. Please don't correct me. I made a statement, whether it's an opinion or a fact. Thank you.
What you're going to see over the next 4 to 5 weeks is really dirt work. But really, you're not going to see a lot of change to the topography of it at all. So the elevation isn't consistent across the entire site. So they'll just be pushing a lot of dirt around, getting prepped for that. By the end of this week, so the first week in November, we should be done with all the foundation and concrete pouring. At that point in time, they're going to, fill in the dirt, and we really won't see much activity at the new site until the beginning of February.
In late July, we were notified that someone had painted a pickleball court, and I don't just mean lines, I mean an entire court onto our varsity tennis courts. The way that it was painted basically makes that court unusable for tennis because they painted over tennis lines. The individual that did that, or individuals, did not have permission from anybody in the district, so we're considering an act of vandalism. It's going to cost thousands of dollars to fix. The estimate's $15,000 because they'll have to sand down that court to resurface it because of the type of paint that was used and the texture. It's frustrating, and now we have somebody like Jaden, one of our student school board reps. It's impacting that team. It's impacting their ability to practice and play. It's impacting our ability to host events. There are very few companies that do that work, and they're booked out a year. That's the other frustrating part. We had that entire court redone last year. So the individual that we had just last year, he said, I can come and do it, but I can't do it till next summer. Somebody just deciding to take it on their own to do something pretty, reckless, I think, and it's going to cost us money. We have been talking to the police. We filed a report They're following up on some leads, but if anybody that's watching this has any information on that, please pass it along.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dave Cowan. I'm the Executive Vice President here at L&M. I've been leading this project for the last several years, and it's an absolute honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this exciting milestone for L&M Supply right here in our hometown of Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Less than a year ago, on March 12th, construction started here on the site. Since then, 6,700 truckloads of sand in Class 5 were imported to the site. 2.8 miles of pipe were installed around the site. 174 tons of steel were welded into place. And 9,960 cubic yards of concrete were poured. A fun fact about that is on September 11th of last year, the largest concrete pour was held, where a full concrete truck was emptied here every 6 minutes for 8 hours straight.
With this ribbon cutting, we get to physically experience a moment of realizing that vision in real time, and this project truly has demonstrated to everyone at our company that we are accomplishing that mission. So, thank you.
This academy is a huge event for the city and the area of Grand Rapids. There's 20 courses, there's upwards of 400 students, and a whole range of experience levels from beginning firefighter all the way up to advanced fire qualified personnel. All of the courses that are offered here are nationally qualified, so NWCG, National Wildfire Coordination Center in Idaho. They are kind of in charge of the curriculum, and it's up to us to deliver it. It's a national standard that if we get a class offered here in Grand Rapids, it's good so that you can go do that position or use that qualification in Colorado or Texas or New Mexico or Maine for that matter, or Alaska. It's a national qualified standard that we're teaching.
This academy here is, I think there's 450 some students and 100 instructors at the academy this year.
Wildfire Academy is such an important event. We have a need for wildland firefighters across the state of Minnesota, but also nationally. And so this offers such a great opportunity to get a lot more people in and trained as wildland firefighters.
Welcome to CityWorks, where we engage in conversation with the City of Grand Rapids department heads and staff. They are our neighbors, friends, and fellow community members. This series was developed so constituents can get to know our city's many arms and functions at the local government level. I am Mayor Tasha Conley, and today we will speak with Library Director Will Richter. Will, how are you?
Thank you, Mayor.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one